Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the Raw Event Center, and here's the man that could give you the raw report of what happened on Monday nights, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 1,332, ladies and gentlemen. This is the night after WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania, where surprises and debuts and everything else could happen, ladies and gentlemen. And I thought the night in the Raw after WrestleMania, I thought WrestleMania 40 and Stand Deliver was all great and all awesome. And it was really, really cool. So we have a lot to get into, man, because this is a big deal. And I think when it has become a big deal, it's been a big deal. And seriously, though, I am loving this, and just the fact that a lot of people are starting to be, Kyle Brandt, former Days Are Alive star, and now a correspondent for the or an analyst for the NFL, has now become a WWE fan as well. So it's really, really cool. And times always, it's good to be a WWE fan. And WrestleMania has made a lot of fans over, new fans like Kyle Brandt. So it is something else. So what's happened on the Raw after Mania is always something. Always something. So, and the WWE draft is coming up, as you know. Coming up April the 26th, it will start from night 1. Night 2 will be the 29th. So a lot of things could change. New rivalries, new championship opportunities. Who knows who will be part of it? And it will be very, very big. And then you got Backlash May the 4th. And then the King and Queen in the Ring tournaments will return. Going to Riyadh. They're going to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So there'll be a lot of King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring qualifying matches, and then the winner, the tournament, probably the tournament finals will be at Saudi Arabia. So we'll find out what in the heck is going on. So the chief content officer of the WWE, Paul Triple H Levesque, kicked off Monday Night Raw, addresses the Wells Fargo crowd in Philadelphia. And he introduces the new undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, before he addressed the fans, Triple H says a couple of guys that he knows very well made the video footage for him. He says, we share it with them because I want everybody to see this. And so they did that. Cody Rhodes was touched. And he goes, okay, what do you want to talk about? And he was addressing and asked Samantha Irvin, Samantha Irvin's been getting a lot of flowers this past weekend. And one reason why I'm bringing up Samantha Irvin, she is a fellow New Bedford native. That's right. She comes from the same hometown that I live in. And as a New Bedford native, I'm very, very proud of Samantha Irvin. I mean, she was a semifinalist in the America's Got Talent, but she has leveled up ever since she was hired by the WWE. And now with Vince McMahon gone and out of the picture, and the brass is letting her go, and unbelievable. It was unbelievable, and always done it. And she's engaged to Ricochet, so that's what's up with her. She has made New Bedford proud. And a lot of people is comparing her to Michael Buffer, and especially one in particular, Triple H, and Michael Buffer complimented her. In fact, I went on X.com and I tweeted about that and talked to the city in New Bedford. They had their own X Twitter account, and they said, well, we may be biased, but she's better than Howard Finkel. Well, she's the female version of Howard Finkel, as far as I'm concerned, because he would be proud of her. He would say, you were doing a wonderful job. I mean, he would be more than impressed. I thought Lillian Garcia, when she first started out, was a little bit awkward, but now Lillian Garcia became the picture. But I think to me, Samantha Irvin's got the combined talents of Mike McGurk and Lillian Garcia. No joke, no lie to me. And being compared to Michael Buffer. Michael Buffer complimented her. Michael freaking Buffer, okay, complimented Samantha Urban, a New Bedford native. New Bedford, Massachusetts. I can't get enough. That young lady has become top in my book as a ring announcer. She's done a wonderful job doing it. She's made New Bedford proud. In fact, there were two New Bedford natives. Teddy Goods, who is also from New Bedford, representing with the Cujo's Toy World, also is from New Bedford. Also was at WrestleMania as one of the Braveheart soldiers for Drew McIntyre's entrance, believe it or not. And that was really cool. So, Teddy Goods, Samantha Irvin, you made New Bedford proud. Let's rock and roll with this. All right, so asked Samantha Irvin to introduce him again, and it felt really good. And then Rose was talking about that to the Wedge Fargo crowd, but then The Rock shown up. He goes, your story with Roman Reigns is over, but our story has begun. He gave something to Cody Rhodes, says, don't you ever break my heart again. The Rock and Cody Rhodes. The Rock says he's going to go away for a while. Going to make a movie. When he comes back, I wouldn't be surprised SummerSlam would be the date that The Rock and Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one. This is going to be a dream matchup, ladies and gentlemen, and believe me, I can't wait for that matchup. It's going to be crazy if that's the case. Then afternoon arrivals, the Judgment Day in a good mood after Damian Priest is World Heavyweight Champion. The Awesome Truth also arrived in a good mood. And Sami Zayn, all new champions. But then, here comes the surprise, his debuts. With the draft coming up, Shinsuke Nakamura came out for a matchup. And guess who was opposing him? The NXT champion, Ilya Dragunov. This was a heck of a... He's talking about World Wrestling. They put the world in World Wrestling Entertainment because you got Shinsuke Nakamura from the land of rising sun, Japan. You got the NXT champion from Russia. These two were... It was a heck of a matchup, but in the end, with the Torpedo Moscow, the Constantine Special, and the H-Bomb, Ilya Dragunov picked up a huge victory over Shinsuke Nakamura, a former NXT champion, a former Intercontinental United States Tag Team Champion. That's a big deal. Ilya Dragunov made his Raw debut and made a big one. So the Judgment Day was celebrating Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. So they said now that they came out, they addressed what happened. They said all rise for the Judgment Day as Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest holding the belt up. Here comes R-Truth, still thinking he's a member of Judgment Day, holding his tag team title. Is he not in the Judgment Day? Yes, I am. And then Miz came out. R-Truth, get over here, And so R-Truth had this idea. He says, okay, how about this 6-man tag? You three against me and Miz and a guy that you can't see. And then, Miz is like, is it a physical partner or is it little Jimmy? So, but then they were about to introduce the partner until they got jumped by... So they got jumped by the Judgment Day. So Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Finn Balor are still in a crappy mood after losing the tag team titles. And then they had a handicap match, Awesome Truth and Judgment Day versus the Judgment Day. And the Judgment Day, well, they were getting their upper hand, and JD McDonough was about to fight off the Miz until... That's right, John freaking Cena. Second surprise of the night. Comes up, grabs the tag rope. Miz, right here, buddy. That's right. John Cena joined forces with Awesome Truth against the Judgment Day. Miz tags in John Cena. He does his thing. Does the slam. And like him, Miz, and R-Truth did all that slam. They did the You Can't See Me 15-knuckle shuffle. Triple Attitude Adjustment. 1, 2, 3. John Cena and Awesome Truth picked up a victory over the Judgment Day. What a matchup. And R-Truth, that's R-Truth's childhood hero, John Cena. Yay. It was great, man. It was great. It was totally awesome. Then Bronson Reed addressed tonight's matchup. He's going to show everyone why he should be the real heavyweight champion. And then Rhea Ripley was talking to Dominic. Dominic says he did not expect John Cena to be there, and then Rhea Ripley goes, "That's not our problem. Our problem is Andrade. You counted on him, but he betrayed you. So I'll take care of that. I'll talk to Pierce about it." And as Dominic was going to do that, a chair was thrown at Rhea Ripley's head. It was Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan was attacking Rhea Ripley. And it seems like Liv Morgan wants her revenge. The two were fighting, and the officials separated them, and then they were checking up on Rhea. Dominic was there, and Dominic tells the cameraman to get out of here, and the cameraman poses in the ring. Then, Indy Hartwell, along with Candice LeRae, was waiting for another matchup. Surprise number 3. That's right. The new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, made her Raw debut against Indy Hartwell, and thanks to distraction by Candice LeRae, picked up the victory over Indy Hartwell. So Roxanne Perez makes an impact on Monday Night Raw. This will be fun. And then Jey Uso was greeted by Sami Zayn with a celebration. And then, as Roxanne Perez was walking in the back with that smirk on her face with the title, Natalya goes, "Roxanne, I'll see you tomorrow night." And she goes, "No, I'll see you on my show tomorrow." Natalya's gorgeous, though. But I still have a crush. I still like Jenny Neidhart. Natalya is beautiful indeed, but she's married to T.J. Wilson, a.k.a. Tyson Kidd. However, Jenny is single. I like Jenny. Well, I digress. But Natalya does follow me on X, so it's really cool. Sami Zayn did address as being the Intercontinental Champion. And then Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci from Imperium interrupt him. They're about to jump him. Chad Gable evens things up. But then, after the commercial break, a promo. Sheamus is coming back to the WWE very soon. And if I were Sami Zayn, I would watch my back because the Intercontinental title is the only title Sheamus has not captured yet. We shall see what happens. But then Chad Gable and Sami Zayn teamed up against Imperium. They did pick up the victory. Meanwhile, Andrade was talking to Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, and Ava. Adam Pearce shook his hand. They probably were talking about the fact that Dominic Mysterio and Andrade are going to go one-on-one next week on Raw. Meanwhile, Chelsea Green interrupt Ava Pearce and Aldis. They were talking, and then he said, "You know what, Chelsea? Me and Nick Aldis did a little collab. If you go out right now, we'll get you that matchup." She goes, "Thanks. So we'll make sure the spotlight is on me." So, and then Jey Uso addresses the Fatal 4-Way, saying, "If you want me to win, say yeet." But then Chelsea Green came out and starts running her mouth. And guess what? Jade Cargill makes her Raw debut. After a successful victory at WrestleMania over Damage Control, Jade Cargill fought Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's running her mouth with the referee. And referee Daphne goes, "No, stop it." And Jade Cargill beat Chelsea Green in a short amount of time with the Jaded. Next time, Chelsea Green, keep your mouth shut, girl. Okay? Just don't complain. You complain too much. And then Gable was celebrating with the Alpha Academy. It was Zayn interrupts and said, "Can I talk to you, the Chad Gable, for a minute?" And you know what I would say? I would do you a favor. Hey, I let you have the victory. I let you have the glory. And that's what I mean. That's not what I mean. I was only kidding. I know exactly what you want. You want this Intercontinental title. How about you and me for this title at my hometown, Montreal, Quebec, Canada? And Chad Gable shakes his hand and goes, "I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it." So next week, the Intercontinental title will be on the line. Chad Gable to challenge Sami Zayn for the championship in Sami Zayn's hometown, Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Really excited. Then Drew McIntyre addresses the title loss last night at WrestleMania, complaining that, yeah, you know what, Drew McIntyre, if you had not taunted CM Punk after you won the matchup, you wouldn't have prompted him to attack you, and Damian Priest wouldn't have cashed it in. So there's that. Then they had the Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match. Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso versus Big Bronson Reed versus the man who's engaged to Samantha Irvin and basically is marrying into New Bedford, Mr. Ricochet. That's right, Ricochet. If you marry Samantha Irvin, a New Bedford native, you're part of us now. You're part of the New Bedford family, man. And welcome to that family. And then when Drew McIntyre was to finish off Jey Uso, CM Punk gets involved, distracting McIntyre. Jey Uso super kicks him, splashes him off the ropes. Jey Uso is your number one contender, and Judgment Day will have to deal with him. So, I'll tell you what, 3 surprises at WrestleMania, and a night after WrestleMania, 2 debuts on Raw. Actually 3 if you count Jade Cargill. 3 debuts on Raw, and 1 surprise return, and then you got a surprise return promo for Sheamus. And when he comes back, holy mackerel, this will be great. So, that's it for the night after WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania. This coming Friday will be the SmackDown after WrestleMania. Check it out. But also tomorrow night, NXT will be the NXT After Stand and Deliver. We'll see what happens. Then we saw Roxanne Perez tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow night on NXT. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. This episode 1332 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 has been complete. I'll see you all in the next episode of the show. Little High Rollers tomorrow, Trebek Tuesday. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.